And we know that serving on mission and responding with compassion are very similar in a sense, because mission is about responding compassionately. Serving on mission, there's time and a place to give an account of the hope that is within us. Responding with compassion is we live in a broken world, and how can we just get that bowl of soup, and how can we involve people of all ages where they're putting their faith into action. My colleague Wendy was at a conference in Amsterdam a couple of years ago, and the facilitator said, talk to your neighbour about what is your mission, what has God called you to do? And this 16-year-old girl next to Wendy said, God has called me to serve these ladies in my city. You've heard about the red light district, maybe some of you have been there. So Wendy was intrigued. How does a 16-year-old be called to serve the prostitutes in Amsterdam? And so she dug a bit deeper. And the girl said, when I was 12 years of age, a youth group leader arranged for us to have our Friday night youth group down in the red light district of our city. We didn't walk by with placards saying all prostitutes are going to hell. He actually arranged for each of us to spend one-on-one time in the room behind the glass room with each of these ladies. And so for half an hour, I sat with a lady I met, with the leader in the corner, risk management. And so in that half an hour, I learned her name. I learned that she is a single mum. She has an 8-year-old daughter. I learned her daughter's name, and that her mum is working to put her daughter through school to give her a better education and a better life than what she had. At that moment, Wendy, God spoke to me and said, I want you to serve these ladies. That's pretty risky, isn't it? That's very risky. Risk management doesn't say don't do something. Risk management says manage the risk. And I think we need to urgently take more risks with our children, with our teenagers, with our young adults. If you want to see faith grow, confront them with snot. Confront them with this. That's got to do something for your faith. To see it go deeper and go deeper and go deeper. You can do big things. Let's go back to the youth. Now, my wife is an excellent cook. She has cooked 1.2 million casseroles, I'm sure, in the time we've been married to her, to give to people to serve them because of needs. We had an elderly couple who married 65 years in our church family, Ron and Dawn. Dawn died first. They lived 3 doors from our house. Lovely members of our church. So Mark said one night, you look after the kids, I'll take the casserole around to Ron, he's lonely tonight. Good thing. I can manage kids, I'm a dad. If only we'd been smarter. Would not it have been better if we'd all walked over the hill, the 3 doors, to take the casserole, to give to Ron, so that our 9, 11 and 13-year-old can see the confidence in Ron's eyes that his beloved Dawn is in heaven, and the sparkle in his eyes that he talks about the woman he loved for 75 years at school. Wouldn't that be better? Only we've been smarter. If only we'd been even more smart. Rather than Mark saying, I'm making a casserole, let's go and give it to Ron, what about if around our youth table at dinner, we put that opportunity on the table? Kids, Dawn died this week. What can we do to serve? And Mark would say, I'll make a casserole. And Terry would say, I'll mow your yard. And I know if we played this scenario, our 9-year-old would say, I could buy him a Nerf gun. And I'd like to think, if we played that out, I would have been big enough to say, you buy him a Nerf gun. Ron served in the war for 20 years. He knows how to use that thing. So who knows what he can do? But you see, the ball is in our court as adults, as mature adults. Not just to tell our children and our young people and our uni students, there's a need, here's something we can do, give us some money. Let's just drop the need in front of them and say, what can you do? What can we do to respond to that? And allow God to speak and touch. Tammy's daughter, Georgia, saw a need in Cambodia. And her idea to get some pillow slips, write Bible verses on it, sell it, to go money back there. You confront with the need, allow that to touch them, and see what that does to faith. The ball's in our court to rethink differently in this. Let's see what we can do.